Alpha did like a leg and
So, welcome to Story Hill Night 2018. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Lawrence, but when you drive in to the city, KU sits up on top of this hill. And so much of what happens in Lawrence is affected by what happens at KU. And so we want to connect the stories of the people in Lawrence and the students at KU to the story of God. I mean, that's just the simple truth of it. That our heart and our passion and our desire is to go move our lives there and give up our lives so that the people in that city, the students on that campus, can have an opportunity for their story to get impacted by the story of God and what Jesus has done for each of us.
Yeah, guys, when we think about moving to Kansas and going to Lawrence, and particularly going to the University of Kansas, there's many ways that we could think about it. I mean, there's 27,000 students there and thousands of international students, and it's a prestigious school with a rich history. And while that's really neat, what makes Kansas, I think, really unique is God has actually specifically moved people to Lawrence, Kansas that are there right now who are waiting for the gospel to come to them.
We are broken and compelled and excited to go meet those people that before the foundations of the world, God has written their name down. And our prayer is that their story is changed, that people are brought from death to life. So that is our prayer. So I want to kind of pitch it to you guys. What is compelling to you as to why you would move and join Story Hill?
Yeah, so I found myself asking, Lord, I want to do something big for you. I want to live my life for you, do something through me. And when we ask God to do something big in our lives, we should expect to actually do something. And doors just kept opening and just kind of walking through them until one was shut, and there hasn't been one yet.
So for me, I was always interested in church planning. I learned about KU and the vision that every student in Lawrence has that same story, a story of darkness and struggle, and they just need Jesus, and just the opportunity to go there and share Jesus with them is something that I'm so excited to do.
So I came into college not even really being a Christian, and I've been a really direct product of what Salt Company is and what the vision is. And I'm praying that prayer every day and saying, God, raise up laborers for the harvest field. And I think the more that I've prayed that, the more that I've realized God has actually been calling me. There needs to be laborers. Why can't I be a laborer?
And so that's what it's really about. That God's doing something, and He's asking you to be a part of it. And Kansas gets to be the next step. And sitting here, there's a reason you're in this room tonight. And it's beyond you. It's a part of this call that He's been playing out for 2,000 years. And that's what you really need to think through. You get this really short life to live for His glory. And you get to make it count. And because the cross is so rich, and the cross is so good, He's letting you be a part of taking this gospel to a place that's actually now the ends of the earth. And so we think Lawrence, Kansas is one of those places. And that's why I want you to go. As much as I want it to be for the 27,000 students there, it's the one that you're going to go to. That's why we're going.